Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Podcast 51. If this is your first time joining, make sure to go like this video, subscribe, and comment down below any conspiracy theories you have or ghost stories you have. This week I don't have any, but just really busy. I didn't get a chance to ask people about conspiracy theories, but make sure to go put those in the comment section below or DM me at pod underscore cast 51 on Instagram. Make sure to go check that out. And then if you guys like comic books, if you like geek stuff, nerdy stuff, right now I'm doing a series on my comic book channel where I talk about DC animated TV shows and movies. I think next episode I'll be talking about Batman the animated series. So if you're interested in that, make sure to go check that out. That will be in the link in the description. I'll link my latest video for my comic talk on and the link in the description below. Make sure to go check that out if you like comic books, if you like geek stuff, nerdy stuff. Make sure there's other videos on there as well if you like, I did a series last year leading up to the Crisis on Infinite Earth. So if you want to go check that out as well, and I have a whole bunch of other, comic book related stuff. So, and then we're going to be changing it up a little bit pretty soon. So make sure to go check that out as well. And another thing I wanted to shout out is what else was it? Oh, Game Theory. Man, that was really good. I'm recording this a few days later, and I was gonna as of this recording, it was supposed to come out the day before. It's supposed to come out yesterday on the 1st of December. But I was watching Game Theory. I was watching the last 2 hours of Game Theory and all that stuff, and they were doing a live stream for on YouTube Originals, I believe, or YouTube, and it was on YouTube, and they did literally like a 10-hour stream, and they were donating to the children, St. Jude Children's Hospital, which I think is phenomenal. What they're doing, they raise over, um, you know, over $3 million. Their goal was 1.3, and they just shot it out of the park of over $3 million, and it was still counting. And they didn't even count all the things yet because I know other YouTubers were gonna uh donate as well, contribute more as well after that. So I don't know what the final amount of that was, but I know it was over $3 million, and that's just crazy to me. And that's just awesome that I donated a few dollars as well. When YouTubers were asking, "Oh, we're gonna match people up to like $40,000, and then and do another, oh, in this 10 minutes we're gonna match up to $10,000." So even if you just donated $1, basically $2. So then they just donated all that, and it's just phenomenal. All these YouTubers came together, and for Matt Pack over at Game Theory is phenomenal, and they did it last year, and then they did it this year, and then maybe next year they'll do it even more. So yeah, YouTube, was a top donor. They donated $450,000, and the interview with Susan Wojcicki, the CEO of YouTube and stuff like that. So that was really cool, and that was really cool of YouTube to do that. And I forgot uh a Green Bean and State Farm, the Green Giant, the canned food stuff, they donated, and that's just really cool. And that they donated, I think $50,000. And who else? Markiplier, I saw that he donated like $21,000. Uh, this is just these amounts of money, great, donated to the St. Jude Children's Hospital is just phenomenal. Sorry talking about this a lot, but I just think that it's a really great cause, and I just wanted to say that what they're doing over there at Game Theory, that's just phenomenal. And all these YouTubers that came out, especially during this time of year where a lot of Christmas theme videos, they're working on it right now, and all these YouTubers are trying to create, a lot of stuff, especially during this time. It's really hectic, especially if you're doing the themed videos and all that stuff around Christmas. So but it's cool that all these YouTubers came out, and all the YouTubers, there's a whole bunch of YouTubers, Good Mythical Morning, uh Mythical Kitchen, Josh was on there, the Try Guys, uh and just a whole bunch more, which I think is phenomenal, just donating their time, and their audience, and telling their audience to go watch this. And it was just really cool to see all these YouTubers come together, and especially around this time again. uh I know a lot of them are busy, but that's cool that they donated some of their time to uh the videos and all. Markiplier was on there as well, and I don't Mr. Beast and all that stuff. So that it was cool to see all of them as well. All of those YouTubers I watch as well. So, and it was just really cool to see. uh and if you watch that, let me know in the comment section below if you watched that. If you didn't watch that, uh let me know in the comment section below if you watched it. It was really cool. I didn't get to see the whole thing. I watched about um the last two. I started watching at 5 and ended like at 7 or 8. So yeah, they were supposed to only do 9 hours, and they went to like 10. So they went a little over. They went a little over, but it was all for a good cause, and that last bit, donated a lot of money as well. So I think that's phenomenal. Um, Now that I shouted them out, and they don't need a shout out from me. I need a shout out from them, from Game Theory. But I just think that was really cool of them what they did. Um, and I had a lot of stuff, like, oh, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about today? And again, make sure to go follow me at pod_cast51 on Instagram for all the news and all the just anything about this podcast. Make sure to go to pod_cast51 on Instagram. If you like comic books and all that stuff, like I said in the beginning, make sure to go talk_comic. And that's my Instagram for my comic books YouTube channel. And again, if this is your first time joining us, make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment down below. What do you think of the podcast? And make sure to comment down below any ghost stories and conspiracy theories. Again, I didn't have time this week to get any conspiracy theories, and so this might be a little shorter episode. But I didn't get a chance to do any conspiracy theories or ghost stories at the end of the video. So, or at the end of the pod. So make sure to submit those in the comment section below, or DM me your stories and all that stuff. But I was watching on Netflix, and during this Christmas time, all the, top 10, the Grinch is on there, which I think is really cool. Jim Carrey, when Jim Carrey plays the Grinch live action. Then they have the new animated one that came out, a few years back, or it was last year or 2 years ago, I forget. But the movie Christmas Chronicles, I believe is called, with Kurt Russell as Santa Claus. I watched the first one and the second one a few days ago. No, was it yes? No, I didn't watch it yesterday. A few days ago, yeah. And man, the first one I really liked. I gave it like a 8.5. I think probably a 9 out of 10 actually. So, but I gave it 8.5 first. But looking back at it, it's probably a 9. It was really good, and Kurt Russell kills it as Santa Claus. It's just a different take on the story, and of Santa Claus. He's like, oh, I'm not, it's just he gets arrested. I know a lot of movies did that before, but it's just a different take on this is like a wisecracking Santa Claus, and it's Kurt Russell. You never think, oh, Kurt Russell as Santa Claus, what? No, but it works in this scenario, and he kills it as Santa Claus, and then the kids who are in the movie are also really well are really good in the movie as well. So I recommend you watch that. That's on Netflix as well. That was in the top 10 because I think the new one came out this year. Um, but yeah, I watched the first one for the first time, a few days ago. I never watched it. It came out 2 years ago. And it's mostly with the same characters, but I feel like this one was more um, cheesy, kind of like, especially Kurt Russell's Santa Claus. Um, it was like maybe more towards kids or something. Then maybe I guess people complained that they wanted him to be more Santa Clausy. But I'm like, no, I want Kurt Russell as Santa Claus. I don't want Santa Claus and it happens to be Kurt Russell. I wanted, Kurt Russell as Santa Claus. That's what the first movie felt like to me. He's Kurt Russell just, playing Santa Claus in the best way possible. Um, for that. And I thought it was really cool and stuff like that. And I can't wait for I forgot what another movie Mel Gibson's going to be playing Santa Claus. It looks like an action movie kind of Christmas thing. So I can't wait for that. I don't know when that's coming out. Can't wait for that. But I watched the second one. The second one kind of felt a little bit more cheesy, if you will. And I just like no, give me more of, the first Santa Claus, but I still enjoyed it. I still watched the whole movie. I wasn't like, "Oh my goodness, this is a ruined Christmas movie." No, it's a fine Christmas movie. Um, really cool Christmas movie. I wish they had the Polar Express on here. With Tom Hanks where the kids get on the train and they go to visit Santa Claus. That's like every kid's dream, just go to the North Pole and then, on a train and everybody's, all these kids are excited. And, but I think, that movie is, really good as well. Some people, may not like that movie, but I really enjoyed that movie. I remember watching that in the theaters and really enjoying that movie. Another Christmas movie, uh, that I like was, let's see what else. The Grinch, yeah, but the Grinch is also on Netflix. I need to rewatch that. Haven't watched that since I was a little kid, so maybe need to rewatch that and see does it hold up, does it not hold up. I need to watch that. So a lot of people say it doesn't hold up, but I'm I want to see for myself. I'm one of those people where it's like I want to go see the movie for myself, and if it's a movie that really interests me, and a lot of people say they don't like it. Most likely I will probably like it, and so I need to go watch. I need to go rewatch that movie. But another thing on Netflix that you guys should watch if you haven't already, seems like a lot of people have watched it. Still in the top 10 on Netflix. It's been out for like over a month. I think it came out in before Halloween, and I believe so was it? Yeah, it came out before Halloween, and oh, it came out on Halloween. No, it definitely came out before Halloween. So it's been out for over a month now, and still in the top. It's in the top five. It's the Queen's Gambit, the chess movie with Anya Taylor Joy. Man, oh man, that is a phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal miniseries. Basically, a miniseries where and it's phenomenal. Basically, Alan Taylor Joy character is really good at chess, but it's not just about chess. So you're thinking, oh, it's just about chess. If you haven't seen the movie, I think most people have seen the movie. I'm just gonna give my thoughts on not really spoilers or anything. There's no like it's not like Endgame where it's like, oh, I'm gonna spoil this ending. And if you haven't seen Endgame already, I don't I'm not gonna spoil that, but so but it's basically her going to through life and then there's different lessons to learn in the movie. They don't spell it out for you, but there's a few lessons to learn in the movie which I thought were really cool, and just the way that they maybe it was not intentional, but this is what I got from the movie, where even in chess you could use a little help even if you think you're the best. um you can always use a little help, even with players who are some people are not as good as you, or some people at the end, she, gets help from her teammates and all, people who she's beat in chess, but they get help. They help her because, she faces off against this Russian where he's like the best at chess and he's like the world best chess player. And she's faced him before and she's lost, every time she's faced him. So this is like the moment where this is like the grand finale of chess and all this stuff. So I'm not gonna spoil the movie and all that stuff, but you could probably guess what happens at the end. But she, when she gets, her first loss, she, or not her first loss, her first not win, where she gets a draw in chess, where there's no way she could win, so she had a draw, and how that affected her, where she had to share the championship with somebody else, and it's one of those things where she has to deal with that, and she's like, "Oh, I thought I was the best, so maybe only raw talent can get you so far," and how she practices and how she and the drinking and the drugs and all that stuff. So that all affects how she thinks and stuff like that. So that comes into play as well, and that just comes into play, and that's how she has to overcome that, or she's not going to overcome that. And it's just a really interesting mini series in that way. So hopefully, if you haven't seen it, I recommend you see that, because it's, if you think it's just about chess, it's not just about chess. It's about a person going through basically life, and I believe this is taking place in like the 70s and all that stuff. So it was just cool how the way she thinks and the way how she stumbles on chess, and how she stumbles on when she goes to her first chess tournament, she's never ever been ranked before. They're like, "Oh, have you ever been ranked before?" So they think like, "Oh, she's never even played before. Why is she going to play against these people who know how to play chess?" So, and then she beats the whole thing, so for her like little city. And then her getting money and getting more, and with death, and how she deals with death and all that stuff. So it's a very, chess is, yes, it is a main part of the movie, but it's not all of the movie. I mean, it's not all of the mini series. I keep saying movie. Well, each episode is like an hour long, so you watch it all. It's like 4 or 5. I forget how many episodes. It's like 5 or 6 episodes. It's not, there's no filler and stuff. So everything that happens to her, she goes from like a little girl to like 24. So she goes from like 5 to like 24. So we get to see her life through that, and the chest and all that stuff, and death. I'm not gonna say who died or anything, but how she deals with that as well. So, and it's just it's just really cool to see. Really cool miniseries. Highly recommend you go watch that. I give that like a 9.5 out of 10. That was really, really, really cool. And then I don't know if it's a family movie. It's probably PG-13 or probably rated R for some scenes in there, but really, really good. On Netflix part, they have a good thing doing that. And but yeah, there's not really much else to talk about. I know that I said it was going to be a shorter episode. So again, if you go follow me at pod_cast51, hopefully next week I'll have a guest, and then we can be a longer episode. But I just wanted to say how I thought about game theories, 10-hour long live thing that they did for St. Jude Hospital, and I think that was great. A few movie reviews, and just some stuff I watch on Netflix. Oh, one last thing. Sorry, I saw that the sound spiked on that one. Been playing Call of Duty Cold War. I wanted to give my review on that as well. Maybe some of you might not care about this, but I like to play it. I care about it. Yeah, it's really fun. I really like the story. It connects with because I play. I don't have all the Call of Duties, but Black Ops 2 it connects to. So now I see the same characters. Woods, Hudson, was really cool. And the zombies is the thing I've been playing the most. I played multiplayer a little bit. I'm just not that good at it, but I got better. I played last time. I playing on Nuketown, and I got actually was getting a little bit better. But a little bit better is still horrible at multiplayer. But where I strive at is in zombies is really fun. There's so many Easter eggs that you could do, and then the final boss and all these different upgrades you can do, and it's just so fun. I just remember how fun it was to play with on Black Ops 2 Zombies for Transit. Man, that was really fun, especially going to my friend's house playing that. That was really fun to play, killing that electric zombie, and then figuring out how to kill the what was it? The green zombie in this one. So how to get that one. So really fun game. How if you haven't got the game, I recommend you get the game. It's really fun. The zombies is really fun. Multiplayer is really fun. The only gripe I have with it is, sometimes it could just be mine, or whatever, but sometimes, it kicks me out of the game, or when you invite a friend and then it kicks you out of the game. It could just be but I've heard some of my friends say that, but other than that, when it's working perfectly, it's really fun. It's really fun to play, and the story is really fun to play. Um, this is the first time I have, live, so get to play with friends. That was really fun too. But I think this is like the best. I've asked my friends as well. They said this is like the best zombie since Black Ops 2. Um, but yeah, because that was my favorite. I played all the other zombies. And I think Black Ops 2 was my favorite, especially Transit. Uh, just playing with friends, that one, when you play with friends or you play by yourself, that one's really fun to play by yourself as well. But playing with friends is even more fun. And on this one, it's really fun to play as well. And the Packer Punch on this game is cool, where you get a Packer Punch 3 times. And there's a lot of points, by round 30, and then you can Packer Punch 3 times. But it's really fun to play. I'm probably gonna play after I'm editing this video. I need to get a new controller, man. My controller is not working as well. I can't go invisible. My LB, I believe that's LB or RB that's not working uh for me. So I'm probably gonna get a new controller because I man, oh man, it's that controller fell. And but that's all for today. If you like this episode, make sure again to like, subscribe, comment down below your ghost stories or anything that I've talked about. If you want to talk, I'm gonna reply to all the comments. And make sure to go follow me on pod_cast51. Make sure to comment down below ghost stories or conspiracy theories, and or anything expanding on what I just said today. You say, oh, I don't think those movies were great, let me know. Or the miniseries, or you don't like Call of Duty, or you don't have the game, make sure to comment down below what you guys think about it. And yeah, so yeah, again, I'm sorry guys for the shorter episode, but you know it's just it is what it is this week. So next week I'm gonna do a longer episode, and hopefully I'm gonna have a guest on. So I will see you guys later. Hopefully, I know this, mixed up. I was supposed to do it on, a few days ago, but it's just, crazy stuff's going on right now. So I'm trying to get back on schedule for, both of my channels as well. I need to do a few days late on my other channel as well. So it's just crazy. So hopefully next week we get back on track. And again, make sure to follow pod_cast51 for more information on that. And I'll see you guys later.